Namaste, Star Family. Welcome to this cosmic weather forecast around the upcoming solar eclipse, February 17th, 2026. The new moon energy is usually a collective intention that is being set for the next 28 days. But when it is a solar eclipse, which is also a new moon, where the moon covers the sun from the Earth's perspective, there is a false perception that used to be illuminated that is now being removed. So collectively, for the next 28 days, there are certain untruths that are being eclipsed. The specific degrees where the sun and moon are creating this intense activation and initiation for us collectively is about the ability to recognize good and evil, right and wrong. And because it is all being activated in the 11th house, this is something that is affecting us at a global level. This is humanity realizing that certain highlighted truths were actually false, and vice versa. When working with the angles of the zodiac wheel, every 5 degrees being one angle, where we're experiencing the solar eclipse is the angle number 66. 6 is the representation of creation, birthing. And in this particular placement, it is about recognizing whether we are choosing service to others or service to self. If you notice here, we have the merge of Venus, the planet that connects to your heart chakra, merge with the collective North Node, but also the goddess of the night and the goddess of the stars, which is goddess Nyx. And by the way, Venus being connected to our desire, from the Latin root of the word desire, it is a seeking of alignment with what was written in the stars for us. So there is an activation collectively to recognize truth from our heart's resonance, recognizing truth that aligns with what our soul has agreed to experience and come to manifest on Earth. You'll notice another powerful merge here with Saturn and Neptune, as well as Goddess Kali. Goddess Kali is all about transformation through the process of destruction, not for the sake of chaos, but in this case in particular, for the sake of truth. Destructuring whatever untruth was keeping us tied and shackled and not able to experience freedom on this earth. The archetype Medusa is actually supporting as well when she is merged with the planet Mars. Mars connects to your solar plexus. It gives you the power and momentum to move forward. It connects deeply to your nervous system. So removing all falsehood from your inner system. 2 muses are also worth mentioning with the solar eclipse. They're dancing towards the end of the zodiac wheel. We have Muse Urania, the weaver of the cosmos, the one connected to astrology, as well as Muse Euterpe, connected to music, the power of vibration. And because they're dancing towards the end of the wheel, very close by to those planets at the beginning of the wheel, we are realizing what we've been weaving vibrationally together, and now deciding to weave a new reality together that is more in alignment with our hearts and with our soul. Now, I am fully aware, as I am channeling all this information for you right now, that it can be quite overwhelming. And I'm going to share with you some of the guidance that I've received to meditate and find the truth through the silence within. There is this frequency that is an exclusive on my YouTube channel and my Patreon that I am going to be sharing for the next 28 days, for the full cycle, that I'm going to share with everyone. This frequency is called the void. This is a frequency that is weaved energetically and vibrationally through sound that creates this renewal shape, just like a shell. This is something that exists in terms of musicology, where with sound you create shapes before you even see it. So you may just listen to this frequency while just relaxing your body, processing all the information that you're now receiving and how it affects your personal beliefs, your personal life, and how to create anew, because that's where the big question mark can be. If you want to go further in the meditative practice and using a mantra and or a mudra, I'm going to highly suggest the mudra, which is hand gesture for Kali. It looks like a gun. And it's going to be put in the solar plexus, which is great to help you renew your nervous system after releasing so much of those falsehood and untruths within the body. And if you want to add the resonance of your voice, the power of your voice, I'm going to suggest to add the mantra I'm. This is the expression of the seed mantra Om, but into the feminine resonance, which in this case, when you're working with the sun and the moon, you're working with the third eye, and this is the sound that resonates with the third eye, Om. But because the moon is covering the sun, we're going to chant I'm. And we're going to do some breath work with the void frequency and allow this process to energetically occur within our field, so we can become transmitters of the recreation, the reweaving of a higher, greater reality. If some of you have any questions around the energy work, the meditation blueprint that I share, please don't hesitate to contact me. Instagram, email, whatever, you'll find all the details below. This is my personal way to be part of this human re-evolution, re-expression, recreation. So this is very dear to me, so I'll take the time to answer anyone that has some questions. Thank you so much for your presence, for your love. I will see you in the next forecast. Bye.